What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Los. Don't give up. We're gonna react to New York drill lyrics that really happened, man. Everybody knows ever since drill music came about, there's been a lot of killing over this music, just because of the content. Talking about dead, smoking on dead people, making fun of dead relatives, cousins, friends, etc., etc. So yeah, that's what we gonna watch, man. We get into it. Hope you guys like this. I'm gonna hit y'all with an intro. If you guys like this content, hit the subscribe button for me one time. Let's grow this channel. 20 subscribers, that's the goal right now. So let's get into it, man. Your homie. Right back. Don't go nowhere. Post up. Alright, like I said, New York drill lyrics that really happened. Let's get into it, man. This was crazy. Crazy. Let's go.
That really happened. First up, we have a bar from Warzone by UG's because he says Noah got stomped like Smelly got poked. UG's is a rapper from the YGs, and in this bar, he's dissing two of his dead ops, Noah and Smelly. On April 16th, 2012, NOG's affiliate named Moises Laura, aka
Oh, I think I remember this. I remember this one. This little kid got stomped out by like 5, 6, probably more people, right? They was drunk and they had a stomping. They was just stomping him to death, right? If that's yeah, man, that's sad, man. A 16-year-old too, man. Crazy, bro.
Noah, was beaten to death outside the Melrose housing projects. Witnesses say a group of YG members got drunk and started arguing about who was the biggest savage in the gang, and they couldn't agree on who put in the most work. So to find out, they decided to head over to the ops territory. When they got there, they saw 16-year-old Noah and attacked him. He was surrounded by a group and badly beaten up in front of a crowd of 15 to 20 people. Noah had serious injuries to the head and neck and was rushed to the hospital, but later pronounced dead. Noah was well loved in his neighborhood. Many said he was a good kid who just hung out with the wrong crowd. His brutal death shocked the neighborhood and made the beef between the OGs and YGs 10 times worse. And not long after Noah's death, a 23-year-old YGs member named William Bracy was sentenced to 33 years in prison for Noah's death. But Noah ain't the only one that UGs dissed in Warzone because he took shots at Smelly, one of Lil TJ's close friends. Smelly and Lil TJ grew up together in the Bronx. On August 14, 2016, Smelly sold a dirt bike to a dude named Hector Sanchez. Smelly offered to sell Hector the bike for $80, even though it was worth way more. Hector agreed to buy the bike and paid him the $80, but about 10 minutes later, Smelly returned with a large group and demanded the bike back. Hector refused to give it back, so a fight broke out, and Smelly punched Hector multiple times. Hector then pulled out a knife and stabbed Smelly multiple times in the chest. He was rushed to the hospital, but already lost too much blood and died from his injuries. After that, Lil TJ and his homies started going by the name Smelly Gang to pay respect to him. But if you thought that bar was crazy, the next
Man, that's crazy, bro. Like, what do you expect, man? Like, seriously, bro. Sometimes people, I mean, because you're around a lot of people don't mean you gonna get away with certain things, boy. You know what I mean? Hey, he got shanked up. You know what I mean? Self-defense. Self-defense, boy. Hey, you sell a bike, you sell it. Don't try to double it up.
rapper made fun of his op for getting a wedgie. Because on Wedgie Man, D-Thang says, Jiggy Man got shot and he should have died. And in this bar, D-Thang sent shots at Shy K, aka Jiggy Man, since Shy K dissed him and his gang a ton. So in this bar, D-Thang suggests that Shy K got shot for his constant dissing. And word on the streets is, he got shot in 2020 by a female YG member. Shy K basically confirms this in an interview when the interviewer brings up the situation and asks him whether or not it's true. Shy K doesn't confirm or deny it, but just shakes his head and smiles.
It was a rumor saying that you got shot. Is that true?
You know, you know.
Wouldn't that make you want to
That
stop
means, yeah,
doing all
he
of
got
this shots,
shot.
being that, you know?
I got shot.
Yeah, you don't want
I don't
to
know that.
self at the risk no more.
It motivated me. That for me.
Nazi BK, another
Yeah,
one of
it's a
Shy
long
K's
question
ops,
right there.
also made fun of Shy K for getting shot by a girl in one of his unreleased songs. Because on the track,
Hey, look, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Females is coming up big time, bro. If you guys notice, a lot of people that get killed in this world is due to females. Females is the one that be setting people up. They be the one doing the hard work. You know what I mean? For them to get caught. You know what I'm saying? They be taking the guns. They be hiding the guns. They be driving in certain area, parking in certain areas, blocking certain things. So females is dangerous, bro. So ain't no if a female shoots you, it shouldn't be but you got shot by a female. Nah, because females put in a lot of work, man, more than men, I think, bro. Cause everybody uses female as tools, man. So y'all just gotta be careful, bro. Feel me? Yeah, women, beautiful, gorgeous. So hey, they get used, man, to do the deeds, bro. Y'all gotta be careful with that.
He screams out, Shy K got
Especially
shot by a
you in that
dyke.
kind of
But
life.
now, let's go back to D-Thing, because the actual title of the track, Wedgie Man, is also dissing Shy K, who went viral after one of his partners gave him a wedgie while hanging out on the block. After that, his ops started calling him Wedgie Man instead of Jiggy Man to hurt his reputation in the streets. And we can't talk about Shy K without mentioning when he dissed D-Thing and his gang. Because on D&D, Shy K says, it's a whole lot of ops I could smoke, but I'd rather just smoke on Delilah. In this bar, Shy is talking about a girl named Delilah, a close friend of D-Thing, who was killed in March 2021. Delilah was hit in the head while at an abandoned apartment in the Norwood neighborhood about 10 blocks from where she grew up. Witnesses said a gun was tossed out the window after the shooting, and several people believed to be blood members exited the building. Police got there and rushed Delilah to the hospital, where she was pronounced dead. The cops later said that the apartment was a spot where gang members hung out. Delilah wasn't affiliated with any gangs, but knew several members, including D-Thing. Police arrested multiple people who were inside the apartment and brought them in for questioning. However, the killers are still on the run. So in this bar, Shy K dissed his ops by taking shots at his dead friend. This next rapper dissed his ops after he saw him in public and wasn't ready for action. Because in Power, K Flock says, rah rah, he saw me, he ain't let it clap. K Flock is from a gang.
That's the one. Hey, that's the one. Hey, I did a reaction on, I think it was Deep Thang song, and I mentioned me watching a clip I saw it on Instagram about this kid named Raw G, some shit like that, and he got shot in the back of an Uber. So my nosy ass went to Reddit to look for the clip, and I saw, you know what happened. I was like, damn. So I mentioned it, and I was just like, hey, so who's his ops? Who was he cool with? You know what I mean? Because I'm nosy, bro. Everybody that does social media, we nose him up. You feel me? And you can't say that we not. And so we try to see, we try to be in the business. But now I know who his ops is, man. So rest in peace to that dude, bro. He was only like, what, 15, 16? Yeah, man, sad.
Called Sevside, who are also known to beef with the YGs. So in his bar, he's taking shots at a YG member named Rajiz. K Flock and Ra were known to beef on IG Live with each other.
You never did nothing to me. You never even, bro. This was my first time seeing you. Bro, cat, you never did nothing to me though. Really though, really never did nothing to me. I really did Dougie though. What about my mother?
But K Flock eventually ran into Raw in public and claimed that Raw didn't want to smoke. Because there's even a video of K Flock trying to spin on Raw while on IG Live.
You know what I do? Bro, Dave, I'm trying to spin. Look how comfortable I am on this vlog. I'm all in there.
My boy parked in a car though, you feel me? He parked in the car.
Not long after the alleged incident, Rajiz went live on IG and told K Flock to pull up, claiming he never saw him and that he was ready for whatever.
Somebody tag K Flock. Somebody tag K Flock. It's not playing. Come right back. It's outside right now as we speak. You coming through hard and on live, block off your lives when the see it. Like, what's up? Pop out. We outside here. Yo, K Flock, pop out.
Rob responded to K Flock's diss on him in real facts and said, hey yo KK, now let's talk the facts. Anytime that they threw, I threw back. Basically, letting it be known that anytime someone sends shots at him, he sent them right back their way. But sadly, Rajiz died just a few weeks later while getting into an Uber. On July 11th, 2021, the rapper was on his way to the studio when two men on scooters pulled up on him and started letting off shots. The whole thing was captured on his Uber's driver's dash cam, and the footage quickly went viral on social media. Just a few hours earlier, a 13-year-old member of the Rolling 80s Crips named Jarian Elliott was killed, and Rajiz has supposedly made fun of Jarian on social media, and the payback was immediate. Now we have another bar from K Flock, because in War, he also says, you ran on Wu Lati, get back. And in this bar, he raps about YG member Wu Lati, who was killed in 2020. Wu Lati grew up in one of the wildest projects in the Bronx. He was a well-respected member of the YGs and D-Thang's right-hand man. On April 7th, 2020, Wu Lati and a few other YGs members were walking through the Sugar Hill neighborhood in Harlem until they were spotted by their ops, who were ready for war. Around 1 a.m., a black rental car pulled up and 8 dudes hopped out of the V with broomsticks and knives.
And one thing I ain't gonna say about New York, bro, they different. They don't just shoot you from a distance. They don't just drive by, run by. They'll run up on you, stab you. They'll get broomsticks, mop sticks, Swift jet sticks, crutches, canes, whatever they can to whoop your. Feel me? Boy, they don't care, bro. They'll stomp you out. They'll bite you. They'll chokehold you until you, man, different, up close and personal type.
YGs tried to run away, but Wulati tripped and fell. He got caught by the mob and was beat.
Jess wanted to start a business.
Damn, Jess, you trip, you get caught.
Need to sell those.
And then
Beaten with the metal trash can and poked to death, all while the other YG members ran away. So in this bar, K-Flock is making fun of them for running off and leaving their man for dead. K-Flock also disses Wulati on his song, What Y'all Wanna Do, when he says, ran and he tripped out his shoes, been through the hill like, what y'all wanna do? Wulati's death was a major loss for the YGs, and after that, a few members pulled up to the ops neighborhood to let it be known they wanted revenge. Not long after Wulati's death, one of his ops, Ty Benji, went online to celebrate. Ty ended up getting hit just a few months later, and many think that it was payback for him dissing Wulati. Subscribe real quick if you're enjoying this video. But now,
subscribe real quick. Subscribe, man. Help me grow this channel, man.
let's move on to a bar from Wu K by MV Kane and Coach the Ghost. Because Coach says he got slapped and went viral. Why y'all believing, dude? And with this bar, he was making fun of Pop Smoke for getting slapped twice on camera back in 2012. Because Pop was chilling outside of a store when a group of Bloods pulled up on him and started slapping him in the face. And he couldn't do much since he was outnumbered. So he walked away before things got worse. But a few years later, Pop was with some of his guys at a gas station in New York when he realized that the guy who slapped him years ago was standing alone inside the gas station. So Pop Smoke caught the dude off guard and threw a punch and knocked him out. As he said, remember me? It's Pop Smoke. And Pop and his crew continued to beat the guy and drag the man through and out the store since Pop wanted to do him bad because of what he did back in 2012. On Naughty Bop, Tata from 41 also gets very disrespectful when he says he got poked one time, stopped breathing. His mans left him. He was on the floor bleeding. I cannot die on a train like Ethan. Tata was dissing 14-year-old Ethan, aka Nadi Osama, with this bar because back in July 2022, Nadi spotted one of his ops at the 137th Street City College train station. So Nadi and his homies allegedly pressed the dude, and Nadi hit him with a broomstick. That's when the unnamed 15-year-old pulled out a knife and shanked Nadi at least once. Nadi pushed the dude onto the tracks and tried to run up the stairs, but the knife had hit his organs and he collapsed. He was rushed to a local hospital, but unfortunately, it was too late, and Nadi died from the stab wound. The dude who stabbed him had to be treated for stab wounds too, and then he was arrested for second-degree murder. But after the police saw the video footage allegedly showing Nadi and his gang throwing the first punch, the judge downgraded it to a manslaughter charge. And even though Nadi was young, that didn't stop his ops from dissing him after he died. Kev G's hopped on IG Live and said,
ever can't be in no train station like that stupid naughty, you heard? No transportation, you heard? Say no to no transportation. Word of my mother, why you get poked up in a train station?
Blockwork wrote, sneak diss me, now you dead. God bless though, lil n. And after Kyle Rich dropped Naughty Bop, the song and dance instantly went viral on TikTok. And the point of it was to trick authority figures into dancing to a diss track aimed at
Yo, why New York? They're always dancing. Every time they do music, they dancing, bro. They be having fun though. I think that's why, bro. They be having a good time. They be vibing. They be having fun, dancing and rapping, bro. That's different.
a 14-year-old. People were getting police, teachers, and even priests to do the dance without realizing where it came from. And Nadi's brother, Didi, wasn't going to take the disrespect. So he responded to everyone dissing his brother on the song back to back. He said, hey yo, TG, suck my. Why you talking on Nadi? JB got hit. Fact. He ran and tripped. The Nazi had died right after J Rip. TG is a dude from DOA, and Didi dissed his homie JB, who died in front of a deli. And Nazi and J Rip were two of K-Flock's friends who got killed. Then he went after more dead ops and sent shots at 41 with the line, still 41K, I'm smoking on Lay, and I'm smoking on Blay. If I catch me a 41, he going away. And click this video on the screen to see why NBA Youngboy isn't dead.
God damn, click on this video to see why he ain't dead. Jesus Christ. And motherfuckers do be clicking on them bitches too, huh? But yeah, hey man, New York is different. New York it has its own set of rules. They'll stab you, they'll beat you with brooms, mop, like I said, like the Swift jets. They'll, you know what I mean, whatever they can find, bro. Shovels, whatever they can, bro, they'll get you. They don't really need guns, man. They'll do you however they're gonna do you, man. But rest in peace to everybody that was mentioned in this video, man. I hope cause everybody knows drill music. It's all about death, making fun of the dead. but we all like watching that kind of stuff. So just nothing we can do about it. Just hopefully they grow out of it. And yeah, man. Rest in peace to all these people. Shout out to everybody in New York that's watching this reaction. And yeah, man, go check out my YouTube essay reaction channel. I react to music. This is a new channel. I'm trying to start it with something different. So see how that goes, man. To get the views up, let's get the likes up. Support the channel. 20 subs is the goal right now. Like I said, new channel. Just grow it, man. Until then, it's your homeboy Los. I don't give up. And I'm out with another one, baby.